No, it's getting pretty close to December, and of course 2020, which I can't wait for 2020. Honestly, it just sounds like coming out of the tongue and everything. 2020 just sounds much better than 2019. 2020 is going to be a new change in my life, new change in a lot of people's lives. Anyway, 2020 is going to be the year of change, and I would like to do some change. How's it been? How y'all doing? Uh, so I know it's been a while since I last made a vlog. I mean, it's been, God, what was the last one I did? I think 2019. I was looking back at my old videos recently, and I was looking back and just kind of reflecting, because sometimes I do that, or, if you make like a diary or a journal or videos, pictures, whatever it is, and you look back and you kind of reflect back on how your life was, or just kind of looking back and like see how much you changed. And I was looking back at my older videos recently, and came across my old vlogs. So it's been about 5 years, close, since I made one. Or yeah, I would say about 5 years since I last made one. So I thought, why not make a new vlog and kind of get you guys up to speed on what's been going on. So first and foremost, I've still been working. I haven't really been doing a lot when it comes to work or just making stuff for YouTube. Obviously, I haven't been uploading as much, but some of y'all, new people, first of all, hello, welcome. Glad to have you guys here. But for those of you who are returning, you're probably like, well, what's Halo doing? This is kind of strange. So I want to get to that. But firstly, I just wanted to talk about some brief stuff. So I mean, I've still been busy. I've still been working. Obviously, I'm still been working at the same place as usual. Of course, new backdrop, everything, new place, new home, yada yada. So life moves on. So one of the things I wanted to also briefly talk about, because the last thing that I talked about in my last vlog, was how I was super excited for 2020, and just the rolling it off the tongue. 2020 just sounded great, and it was going to be the year of change, and everything was going to be fantastic. Boy, would everybody in the world be biting their tongue if they heard me say those words to them and be like, oh my god, did he not know? So of course, COVID happened. Big thing. I did get hit with one of the first waves of COVID. I want to say that I got hit probably somewhere in April. It wasn't too far off of my birthday. It wasn't directly at my birthday. God no, it wasn't that. But I was actually still working at the time at my normal job, and we had our gates closed and everything, so we weren't like keeping in contact with people. But I was with the general public most of the time still doing customer service. I just kind of wish we would have stayed like closed, but you know what, whatever. But I did end up getting COVID. It was horrible. I won't say that I had a great time with it. I did not. I was very happy, with my family, being able to help me and take care of me during that time. But it was horrible. And I did lose my sense of taste and smell for about a year. It was very strange, to say the least. I could have like, I could drink, juices and all that stuff. It tastes fine to me now. There's some things that still kind of taste weird, like chocolate, for instance, for me, which, I mean, not saying that I, would eat chocolate all the time. It just tastes like dirt. Been the only way of me being able to describe it. Is it just tastes like dirt to me. But like, there were some things that I used to enjoy that I couldn't like really enjoy anymore. Like, I mean, I still like them now because I can actually taste them. But like beforehand, like gummy bears, couldn't eat those. Chicken didn't taste any different to me, but there were some things like hamburgers I couldn't chow down. I had this chicken noodle soup that I had when I had COVID. My parents had gotten me this chicken noodle soup bread bowl from Panera Bread. I could not eat it. I couldn't do it. It was too much spice for me, and everything just kind of flared up in my mouth, and it tasted awful. Which was it's not on, you know, dissing on Panera Bread or anything. I freaking love their food, but it's just when I had COVID, it messed me up. Everything did not taste normal, and it was awful. 2020, yeah, not a great time for anybody. I'm gonna hope 2025 is better. I'm going to knock on wood because this desk is made of wood that nothing like that will happen to us. But I hope 2025 is better, at least for everybody's sake. I know these past few years have been rough, so I'm just hoping everything's good going forward. We shall see. So one of the other things that I was mentioning before was armor, essentially. I wanted to make myself a full set of Titan armor, Halo armor, you name it. I wanted to do something. I want to be able to make a Pepakura set or something by the end of like October of that year. It never happened. But essentially the reason why that it didn't happen was because of the fact that I had tried. I had actually found a tutorial online on how to make one of those. It was the Halo 3 ODST Magnum. So it was the one that had like the silencer on the front and everything. I had watched a couple tutorials on trying to making one out of EVA foam because that was one of the things I wanted to try, and I wanted to try my own, like, you know, sketches and everything with stuff like that. And I was not good with it. You have to be a real artist for like making like good cuts. I mean, even if you're following like a template and everything, like making it look good is one thing. It seriously just it takes some serious talent for that. So props to people who can mess with EVA foam and be able to make, you know, decent suits with those. I'm not that, you know, sufficient at it, so I kind of gave up on that whole project. So I was pretty bummed out, you know, obviously, because I still want to have like a full set, but of, you know, obviously I don't want to pay like, you know, $600-700 or more, you know, for people to make like a nice custom set. Like there was this guy that I saw online that had like a Master Chief like Halo Infinite set for like 1,600, or I think it was even more, you know. But it was a super like film realistic set. It was really, really good. But gosh, like I don't have that kind of money to just throw away. Even though if I did, I would. If I won the lottery, yeah, just give me that armor, I would wear it. But yeah, no. So anyway, I have found a solution to my problem as far as being able to make my own armor. And some of y'all may have already noticed in some of my older videos where I've been messing around in VR that I have made my own custom sets. So I'll put some pictures that you'll see kind of popping up, you know, in the corners and everything of armor that I have made through VR chat. Now, I've met a few people in VR chat that have helped me as far as learning how to upload avatars, and some of that stuff I have done through like my own research and everything too, which is very helpful. It's very good to do your own research, but that has kind of sparked that light again as far as, you know, me wanting to create or be able to do stuff, you know, on my own, and you know, be able to do stuff like that, you know, because beforehand, like I would go out and buy, I still have my old Halo 5 like, you know, helmet that's up there in that corner. As you can probably tell, there's also something that's up there that's not there anymore, and it's because I've got, sorry, I'm trying to readjust my camera again because I moved it for 2 seconds and now it's like, what are you doing? Jesus. That's better. And it's because I got this bad boy, which I don't play Halo Infinite. I just don't. I played some of the multiplayer. It's fun, but the helmet's good. I'm sorry, but the helmet's really good. And this is the good one that's got, you know, the same deal where you could look through it and you can't see, but this has got the fancy lights to it. Let me actually turn it on for a little bit just so you can see. You might be able to hear the speaker coming out from the back of this thing too. You can sort of hear it, but it's got the talking and it's got the lights on it, which is what I was talking about, having something with lights. You know, this is essentially what I was going to do for, you know, the Halo 5 helmet up there. So I don't really need to do it, and it's got all those features for it anyway. And of course, you got Master Chief talking.
Mark it. Let's go.
And it's got all those, like, you know, the cool, like the gunfire and whatever. So cool to hear Steve Downes in your head as you're just, you know, walking around this thing. So it's pretty cool. But anyways, so doing the VR chat avatar stuff has pretty much been my, like, go-to when it comes to creating my armor and stuff like that. Because now that I know how to do it and becoming a little bit more proficient with it, and it's actually sparked back my interest in, like, wanting to learn about games too. Because another thing too was making, you know, like, learning how to make worlds, like what people do, and be able to make stuff interactable. Like, just ever since I've gotten back into or started VR just in the beginning, I've figured out all sorts of stuff, and it's kind of opened my eyes to the new possibilities of, you know, what games would be like if they were in VR. You know, of course, I had a friend tell me not all games need to be in VR, which I don't disagree with. I absolutely don't. But if you could think of a game that you would be like, oh man, like, I've had customers that have come in and they were like, you know, oh, is this game playable in VR? And it's like, you know, no, but that would be cool. Like Resident Evil 4. I mean, that game's awesome. But, like, imagine, like, Halo Reach, you know, or Halo 3, or, you know, it could be your famous first-person shooter or RPG or whatever, you know? Imagine VR version of that. You know, wouldn't you want to try it if they did have, like, an actual full hand motion VR game? Like, I want to learn how people make stuff like that. So it's kind of, VR chat's kind of helped spark that interest in the sense of just being able to create. I don't really go on there and hang out like as much as I used to. I used to every now and then, but I don't do that much anymore because, you know, work, and I just like creating stuff. I just like posting stuff out there. So last little bit I want to talk about real quick, because I don't want to make this video like way too long. But as you probably noticed, speaking of VR, my Minecraft VR series. So why is that a thing? Well, to be honest, I wanted to, to kind of set this back, I've been talking with some old friends, friends that I've known, you know, since growing up. And we've been talking back and forth about, like, resparking one of our old channels, which I'll link up here. I won't go without mentioning TryGamer Mafia. But it is an old channel that we had many years ago, and we wanted to kind of respark it again because we've gotten back and talking and everything, and we've been playing Minecraft together. That was the big thing. It was all about Minecraft. And I've kind of been in the feeling of wanting to post videos on YouTube for a while, and a part of me was like, well, I kind of want to do a Let's Play. And I know I've said before, I was like, I'm not doing any Let's Plays. Who cares? Honestly, you know, this channel isn't really, like, I'm not gonna be a full dedicated Minecraft channel. I'm gonna have different playthroughs of different games. Like, I have plans on, like, playing through Alan Wake again, of course, my Minecraft Let's Play, possibly doing some stuff with other people, you know. So, like, I've got plans that may or may not happen, but I still would like to do them. You know, I'm not gonna make it like all dedicated to one thing, but the Minecraft VR stuff I thought would be something kind of unique, because I don't really see a whole lot of people playing Minecraft in VR. Now, it's a Minecraft Let's Play, obviously, you know, everybody's freaking done that, but I wanted to do something different, you know. VR, I like delving into VR, I like being able to create things, so I'm like, you know, why not just make a Minecraft VR series? So I just thought it would be something kind of fun to do, and yeah, I'm going full with it. I'm gonna continue it. So I did want to give you guys a heads up. This is like a little update for when it comes to the Minecraft series. It's still going full bore. I'm posting videos at least probably every 2 to 3 days. I'm just one person. So I do my best to try to minimize the videos to try not to be above 30 minutes. I want to try to make videos shorter than that, but I don't want to just like have like a 10 or 15-minute video where like not much happens, and then extend that to like, let's say for instance, you would rather have like, let's say a total of 20 episodes that are 30 minutes each, instead of having like, you know, 80 that are like 10-15 minutes each. You know, because even though like you would click through a video, you watch it, there probably wouldn't be much of anything happening. Even if I were to cut them down to like short periods, really nothing much happens. And I record videos for at least over an hour, and I'm cutting back a lot of stuff that's just me wandering around and like, oh, you know, and I make those like, you know, I crunch them. But yeah, so I try to essentially make it to where like they're enjoyable, you know, and you can watch them. And then I don't want to try to hit over the 30-minute mark. I'm sorry that they're kind of long, you know, but that's just... I'll see what I can do as far as, you know, hopefully later down the line that once I start getting close to, like, the end of the series, quote-unquote, I'll try to make them shorter. So they'll probably be shorter. I mean, it's the beginning, so we're just kind of setting ourselves a foundation. But anyways, the update is, again, I'm going to try to upload a video every 2 to 3 days. Because I try to, you know, I record one with my laptop, I'll upload it to my main computer, and then that's when I do my editing, and then I'll set it to YouTube and make a thumbnail and everything. But the next week, I'm actually going to be, or Thursday, I'll essentially be away for a little bit for a few days. So I'm going to try to get some videos uploaded and to be scheduled. So at least you guys have something to watch while I'm gone and not have to wait like almost a week. You know, for another video to come out. So I'm gonna try to crunch a couple videos in. So you might actually get you might get like 2 videos that'll probably be uploaded in at least like a day, maybe. But if not, then you'll probably see them kind of spread out. But then while I'm gone, they'll just happen to be scheduled to be uploaded while I'm away, so you guys have, you know, something. So your regularly scheduled program shouldn't be changing. Hopefully, if anything changes. But if something does, just watch this space. I'll probably post something on the community page, just letting everybody know what's going on. But after that, that's my plan. It's like every 2 to 3 days, essentially, I'll just upload a Minecraft series video. So, but I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are. Big thank you to everybody that's new here. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. It's been, oh god, it's been so long since I've done stuff like this. So it's just kind of getting back into the swing of things. It's fun, you know. It just puts a smile on my face every time that I go back and just think about it. I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna go and upload and, you know, work on this. Like, I was happy just uploading part 3 today. So yeah, so I appreciate. My words are just flabbergasted today. I just can't speak. But I appreciate every single one of you guys, new and old, returning, new people. I'm saying this over 1,000 times. I'm sorry. But I appreciate every single one of you guys watching. Of course, I'll put the link to the Minecraft series. If you haven't watched it, it's right here. It's the new stuff that's popped up. It's good. You know, there'll be more coming up. But do expect probably some cuts. Maybe every now and then I'll probably do like a different video here and there, so it's not all just Minecraft. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys next time in the next video, next vlog. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully 2025 is good, and that we'll still be here and talking. So bye guys.